Ben Brown with MoreThanGuitar.com, and in this lesson, how to play The Guitar Man by Bread. As you can tell by the introduction I threw onto this acoustic version of the song, I'm a big fan of the recording by Cake Bread. Anyway, so I'm going to show you the basics of this song so you can play it your own way. I'm going to start off with the chords. A G chord, your first finger hangs loose, your middle finger goes in the 5th string, 2nd fret, your ring finger gets the 6th string on the 3rd fret, and your pinky gets the 1st string on the 3rd fret, and you play all 6 strings. We go from there to the C, pick up your pinky, move these 2 fingers over 1 string, put your 1st finger down, play 5 strings. To go from there to the D, pick up your 1st finger. Again, these 2 fingers don't actually move so much as just slide across the strings till they get to the 1st string and the 2nd string, still on the 2nd and 3rd frets. Your 1st finger reaches over and gets the 3rd string on the 2nd fret and play 4 strings. To go from there to the E minor chord, basically you're going to let your 1st finger hang again, middle finger moves to the 5th string, 2nd fret, ring finger kind of follows it and lands on the 4th string, also 2nd fret, and you play 6 strings. Now the A chord, the A major chord, you can play any number of ways. 1st finger, middle finger, ring finger, all on the 2nd fret, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. Play 5 strings. You can switch your middle and index fingers. You can play it all with your 1st finger, your index finger. As long as you've got those 3 strings pushed down, yeah, don't play the E string on the 2nd fret because that's an A6 chord. Pretty, but it's not in the song. If you mute it, that doesn't really matter. Any way you want to play that is right. The B minor chord, you're going to have to bar it across the 2nd fret. 5th string is the root, so mute the E string with the tip of your finger. Middle finger goes on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Ring finger goes on the 4th string, 4th fret. Pinky crowds behind it on the 3rd string, 4th fret. And you're going to play all 5 strings you got your fingers on. To play the A minor, 2 ways you can do that. You can pick up your 1st finger and slide all those down. Or you can just play the standard 1st finger, 2nd string, 1st fret, middle finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, ring finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret. Play 5 strings. The E major chord is almost the same as that. 1st finger, 3rd string, 1st fret, middle finger, 5th string, 2nd fret, ring finger crowds behind on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Play all 6 strings. For the strumming pattern, start off with a steady beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then leave out a couple. I like to, on the G, leave out the and the 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then on the C, play all steady rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then D, I do the same thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we have 4 measures. On the first one, we're going to leave out the and of 1 and the 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And on the second measure, we're going to play all the beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And third measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 4th measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And there you have a nice basic rhythm pattern for the song. When he comes to town, you see his face, and you think you might like to take his place. Something keeps him drifting miles and miles away, searching for the songs to play. Now when you get to this section, you're going to basically almost drop out guitar playing and just kind of... Oh, I forgot to tell you the A minor major 7. It's easy. Play your A minor chord. When it comes to the A minor major 7, what that is, you're going to move this note, the one that's underneath your ring finger. So the way I do it is I take my 1st finger over and play both the 2nd and 3rd strings on the 1st fret. And play 5 strings. If you play it by itself, that's a pretty ugly chord. But if you're going... and then Pull your first finger off the third string, leave it just on the second string so the third string is playing open. You have a nice A minor 7, so it's a nice little chordal walk down. And then in the next line, something similar is going to happen. You're going to play a G chord, and then you're going to pick your ring finger up, put your middle finger on the 6th string, 2nd fret, and let it mute the 5th string. Again, kind of sounds wrong by itself, but if you're walking it down, E major chord. So what I like to do there is back off of the rhythm a lot. Searching for some songs to play. Then you listen to the music and you like to sing along, and you want to get the meaning out of each and every song. Then you find yourself a message and some words to call you on and take home. If you look down at the bottom, I've suggested an alternate ending. Both Bread and Cake kind of faded out. Cake's is a little bit more creative, although Bread throws in a lot of cool orchestral stuff. What I recommend for you is kind of vamp on that C to E major a couple times, and then end on a C to E. And you can go on into Lola if you want to. Don't forget to check below for a downloadable chord chart as well as links to other songs you might like to learn. Below that, there's this big gray area that you can write in questions. I probably left something out of this one. It's kind of a complicated song. This has been Brown with MoreThanGuitar.com, and this has been How to Play the Guitar Man by Brett. Find yourself a message and some